Hello there and welcome back to Weirded Beardo Plays Airport CEO. Today, just to recap, we have our first airplane stand put in. We also have our taxiway and our runway put in, both of which are closed so far because we still have some people to hire, and we've got to get our security open and probably some janitors and kind of spruce the place up a little bit and probably put another one of these, just kind of mirror it over here. No big deal. That's all pretty quick to do. Go ahead and unpause the game and let's go ahead and do this. So first things first, I want to get some people in here. Let's see, let's build the queue. Now this is the queue for the to buy your ticket to get on that plane, and that'll handle quite a few people there. We already have the queue built for security. This actually does not have a queue. I'm not sure what goes there. We've got our flight displays. This is information. He doesn't need a queue. And yeah, so let's go ahead. I'll go ahead and mirror him over here. I don't know if it will let me put a plane stand. No, it will not. Okay, no worries. So I just need to clear out 5x2. I believe we have construction workers somewhere. Maybe? Possibly? Yeah, there's one. Okay. So we have our construction workers. They will get to that as soon as possible. While we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and get the flooring issue kind of taken care of. Now, for the terminal, I kind of like this kind of deal here, just the plain blue carpet. It works kind of nice. And, I mean, it's all aesthetics. I don't think it actually holds any like, difference in the way it makes somebody feel. It's just for our purpose. So, you know, whatevs. Doesn't really matter. Now, I know airports like to have like these gaudy looking carpets all throughout them. Oh yeah. That kind of looks... No, that's not good for security. Let's go with a very plain color for that, and then we'll never touch this again because I changed my mind very quickly that it's kind of gross looking. So brown, blue, let's just go with the blue. There's no real need to separate it by zone type or anything weird like that. It's just a floor color. It means nothing. Let's go with the let's go with this like wood pattern for the offices. Alright, and then one more shot of blue in the entryway. Okay. Alright, so that looks a lot better. They've cleared that out. I can go ahead and put in that other small stand. Done. Along with taxiway. And we're just doing the middle 3 and up. And we wanted that to be asphalt, I believe. There we go. And a taxi node. Otherwise, nobody's going to know how to get there. Alright. Good deal. So this one I can go ahead and open along with this runway. So they've got tickets, information, tickets, security, boarding. So I need to go ahead and put some boarding things over here. We're going for that line there. Actually, I think I will do this one this way. I'm still experimenting with the whole seating thing. It's kind of hard to find a place where it looks good. So, and I would love to have like the gate seating, only half of it, so split down the middle this way, so it's just one row of seats. But you know, beggars, choosers, all that good stuff. So let's see, we need a boarding desk here, and I believe, see, and that irritates me too. This needs to be either one brick larger or one brick shorter, or yeah, not as wide. The fact that it won't sit just in one block of terminal kind of irritates me. It's the OCD in me. Sometimes it's an issue, sometimes it's not. But for this, it's definitely kind of an issue. So we'll go ahead and put, got that, and what else can we do right now? We already have toilets. Toilets need a floor. So we'll go ahead and put in some bathroom floor looking tiles. Done. Okay, and not bad. They're starting to get all that done. This we can go ahead and upgrade to asphalt and open. And he is good to go. Alright, so next. See, it won't let me just drag over that one to change it to asphalt. So that's kind of weird in my eyes. But okay, whatever. Now I've kind of blocked myself in on this side. I could very easily just build a whole new building over this way. Just put more car parking and whatnot in front of it. That's perfectly fine, but I think 2 stands right now is probably going to do us pretty well. Let's go ahead and get some people hired. Now for, let's start with the staff. So we're going to need 2, 4, and so at least 4, 6. So we're going to need 6, which is everybody who's applied. I will take you. Take you, take you, take you, take you, take you. Okay, and so we've got our airport staff. Now we need our security. We'll hire 4 of them. I'm just going for the cheapest people first right now. I don't really want to go through all their rigmarole of what they've got. Now the janitor, I'm not going to skimp on the janitor. I mean, because that's just asking for it, for stuff not to get cleaned. And I didn't try to skimp too badly on the security, because I don't know if they've implemented incidents, which, I mean, we have a tab for it, but it's grayed out, so not sure what that's going to do. Go ahead, open the airport, open all security, so that the security people will actually go to work. I'm going to check the shifts. That is under staff. Operate information. I want people there. 6-hour shifts, fine. Security station, 6. Perform your security rounds for 6 hours. Operate the conveyors for 6, which I don't even have yet. And operate the baggage bay for 6. Okay. Now, that part is done, so next thing we're going to do is go look for some contracts for some airplanes. Operations? No. Economy. That's right. Contracts. We have Stripe Air. And let's see what they want. 6 light class flights requiring a small stand and 1 check-in desk each. 6 successful flights to complete. Payment per flight is $2,900. This one, payment per flight is $3,300 for 7 flights. This one's 7 flights, $3,100. And this one is $2,800 for 6 flights. So I'm going to take the $3,300, 7 flights that have to be done within 3 days, and go ahead and schedule that. Okay, so here are all the individual flights, and we need to set the stand to accept commercial flights, apparently. Oh, gotta attach the desk. And now we can accept commercial flights. There we go. Okay. Alright, where was I? Flight planner. Now we have 2 small stands. And it looks like that's about the earliest times area I can send them in. So let's kind of stagger them a little. So when we're receiving on one, we're sending on the other. That way everybody won't be too overwhelmed. And then for those that can't get stuck in, we'll just squeeze them in here somehow. Schedule flight. Oh, once you confirm them, that's where they're at. Gotcha. Did not realize that. No big deal. I will just bleed it over into the next day. We do have 3 days to do it after all. Okay, so there's our first contract set up. I'll take another one at the end of the day to set up for the next day. But for right now, go ahead, get everything set for this. We have our gates, we have our employees that are milling about. We have our security. Security is good. And we should be all set for people to arrive. So let's go ahead, I'll speed it up to the highest speed setting here. Excuse me. Alright, new applications. Windy conditions. Okay, just a FYI for you guys, when you see one of these, generally it means you have a janitor, yep, who is unable to get through security because your security is not open. So putting people in the security zone is not like the same thing as having it open. I tried to figure that out yesterday, finally figured it out, and it's because my security guards were actually missing somebody. It was not active, it was not green, it was orange or whatever, because there were people there, but they weren't doing anything because they were short a person. There were only 3 there, I think, instead of the 4. Anyway, that makes a big deal, obviously, so that's something to definitely check on if you get that message. Otherwise, it's going to be probably something like they can't get in a door, or they're blocked in by another person, because that happens as well. You will often get people blocked just because the person's standing next to them and they got a wall behind them and they can't walk through people. So there you go. Anyway, long stories. Okay, so we're set there. Got our the runway up. We have one plane that has just landed. What is it doing? Oh, it can't find the path. I didn't put the nodes down. Oh yeah, I did. Oh, we don't have. Oh, we do. We have an air traffic control center. Why is it having trouble finding its way? That was interesting. One thing I do want to do here, I need to put a hold short. We need to put the hold short there, and runway ahead. Okay, that way people, you've got planes coming in and leaving. You don't want somebody on the taxiway to just go whoop-de-woo and just pull out in front of somebody, and then you have an accident, and that's not good. Alright, so what do we got? We got passengers, finally. They're a little hungry, so I need to get on that. The procurement people, I need a procurement director, so that's easy enough. Let's go to staff, the board, and we want to open applications for a procurement director. Now, I don't like that all these people are just hanging out in the offices. It's kind of annoying. So what you do, you click on it, you hit clear all types, and then I had it all as one giant staff room. That would cause a problem. I'm used to building with Prison Architect, and so when you do that, it will then, once you build a wall, it will separate it, and it doesn't do that here, which is really not that surprising. I mean, it is new, it is still alpha, let's see, we'll put the CFO in there, and here we'll put the procurement director, and in here we shall put the CIO. And then we'll have to build some more later. I do need another janitor because I'm starting to notice little places where things have not been taken care of here. So let's go middle of the road for wages. Now we have passengers. We can see their boarding pass. From Dallas to Tallahassee. It's not exactly a... I don't know about Tallahassee, but yeah, Mr. Wang. Then we've got Patricia Miller, who is waiting. She also is going to Tallahassee, as is everybody, apparently. This one's from Italy. That's interesting. Haven't seen anybody from, like, out of area. Now, the satisfaction is an overall fun. You want to make sure that you have shopping opportunities, which is why I hired the procurement director, so we can put in some food and some shops. Here we have their hunger bar, their energy bar, and the bladder. Now, we have a bathroom readily accessible, so she's good. Energy, she's sitting down, so she's good there. That's going up, actually. Hunger, don't have any place for her to eat, don't have any place for her to shop. We are going to fix that here pretty quick. Now, why? Oh, why is that there? Let's get this. Why is... Did I put a door there? I honestly do not remember. I will put a door there, so that's good. Put another one back here. Didn't do that. It's just, hey, let's just walk outside through the open hole in the wall. So, looks like, well, there's a crosswalk there. I don't know what she's doing. What are you doing? I've claimed a job. Okay, so, what are... I'm guessing she actually is doing something. We just can't see it. So we have the bus stop. That's construction materials coming in. Nobody got off the bus. Fine, I want you to fly in my airport anyway. We have all these construction workers who are just kind of hanging out doing nothing, so I need to either get them something to do or send them home, which is actually probably the smart thing. We'll dismiss all, and it says demand exists, so I'll take 2 contractors. You can see the mass exodus of contractors leaving because they've all been told to knock off for the day, but they're under contract, so yeah, anything I need they still get used for. Let's see, this lady here, she's tired, she's hungry, and she just came in from Tallahassee, headed down to Dallas, which is you know, peace be with you. Have fun. Better you than me. Not a big fan of Dallas. Fort Worth is the place, but yeah, Dallas is horrible. Actually went to Walker Stalker Con in Dallas at the Omni. Very, very nice hotel. Very nice restaurants and whatnot. The didn't really see a whole lot of people, although we did eat. We did see in the restaurant. They have this buffet in there. I can't remember the name of it, but it was really good. But while we were in there eating, we saw, and I can't remember her name, but she played Tasha Yar on Star Trek The Next Generation. She was the mother in Pet Sematary, a bunch of other roles. She actually walked and brushed by me while, you know, she was trying to get by, and I just felt like somebody moved by me, and I looked up, and that was her, and I was so starstruck. It was hilarious. Never been that close to anybody who's been in film before, so it was kind of funny in a sad, creepy way. So anyway, that's my claim to fame. We saw the guy who plays goodness, what's his name? I can't even remember now. We saw the guy who plays the angel in the Constantine show. We saw the black guy with the beard. We saw the who else was there? Oh, Cass, the guy who plays Cass, Mika, what's his butt, from Supernatural. He was there, and got our picture taken with Denai from Walking Dead, and because she's like my wife's role model for some weird reason. And yeah, I mean, it was fun. We were there for 2 days. Lots of t-shirts and things like that, posters. But yeah, good times. It was something we don't do very often. We don't actually go outside that much, just because, you know, outside sucks. There's so much better stuff to do inside. Yeah. Anyway, I'm somewhat of a hermit. I could have been the crazy hermit, but you know, it's kind of been taken. Generic B took it from me. So that's all right. No stress there. I can still be the hermit, just don't want to be known as the hermit on YouTube. So anyway, people are getting on the plane. It's about time. We are actually making money for each one that gets on there. Plus, I believe we get $25 for every hour it sits there. So, and it sits there for 3 hours. It is now noon, or almost noon, and it's loaded up with its 8, and it is going to go ahead and take off. So he's going to back up, turn around, and then jimmy his way down the runway. And comes up to the hold short point, so he should stop, and he does, and goes ahead, pulls out. He has clearance to go, lines up on the runway, and he is off. And away he goes. Now this fella here, he's coming in to gate 2. Shutting down engines, getting $15 for every person getting off. just for the privilege of using my airport. They're going to come through here, probably use the restroom if they need to. Yep. Oh, that one's occupado. And then they will leave the airport to be picked up, or yeah, probably either by the bus or by a car, I'm guessing. Not sure why these people are just standing here. That's interesting. Yeah, they're just copping a squat in the parking area. Not sure why. So anyway, that's our working airport now. There's still a few things we need to put in. We still need to put in the baggage, which we have to unlock through procurement. We have to unlock the refueling services in procurement, and get some more flights set up. So I'll go ahead, pause the game, and we'll pick up here next time. Till then, I'll see y'all later.